Hello, I'm Eliza Sweet, and welcome to Seneca Students of the Month. Our April nominees are Jason Majapinto, Shane McGowan, Luke Schubert Brown, and Leah Novelli. Our senior nominee, Jason Majapinto, is always there to support his peers. Jason is found every morning greeting everyone in the Seneca family, from students to teachers to custodians. Jason consistently puts smiles on the faces of all the people he sees throughout the day. Whenever a classmate is absent, Jason writes them a letter making sure they know they were missed. After his graduation, Jason will surely be missed by the Seneca family as a whole.
My favorite thing in Seneca is eat lunch. I would mean so because I like to hang out with my friends. My favorite subject is CBT because I get to go out to work.
CBT, or career-based training, prepares Jason for his future in the working world.
I want to work at a seafood restaurant. In Palm Coast, Florida, because my CBT class has prepared me to reach this goal.
Jason also loves spending his free time in activities, both in and out of school.
I attend Boys Club, Adaptive PE Club, and such rag. I take piano lessons, and I like to write a story.
Jason's outgoing personality is just one of his great traits.
I think I was known because I do a great job. I think I like to stop and talk to everyone. I like to learn and have a great attitude.
Our junior nominee, Shane McGowan, is one of the most involved people at Seneca and in the surrounding community. Shane is often found volunteering to help his classmates catch up after they miss a class period. Shane's always helpful to his peers, but he's also helpful to everyone else in the community. Shane is always the first person to volunteer when his teachers ask for assistance. Shane's volunteerism continues outside of school as well. He's very dedicated to making sure his community is safe through his work with the Tabernacle Fire Company. Shane McGowan is extremely selfless and welcoming to all in the Seneca family.
Favorite thing about Seneca would have to be the teachers and also my classmates, really everyone, because I find if you're easygoing with people and you're nice, you lend a hand, they'll be the same with you, they'll be nice and all that. So I think my spot here at Seneca is pretty valuable because I'm always here to help my friends and really strangers, anyone who needs it. I'd like to be the first one to volunteer, so if a teacher's like, I need some volunteers, and it's some crazy thing, I'll be the first one that goes, yeah, that's me. So, I like to get out there and make people feel comfortable in the classroom.
Shane's passion for volunteering is very evident within the Seneca family, especially through Shane's dedication to serving his community.
Here at Seneca, I do a couple of different things. To start, I helped run audio cues with my friend Walter in the beginning of this year for the play. I also did some stuff in GETV, helped setting up for things, recording. I even helped direct one of the things. So that was really cool, great experience. Also, I put the audio together for the pep rally. that was really challenging, but I got through it, and I think it turned out cool. So for the pep rally, I worked with Miss Betts, and we put together the riff-off music, which was really cool, but really hard. It took me like endless nights of just putting this stuff together and working on these little transitions. But in the end, I feel like it came together really nicely, and it was a good job. So outside of school, I like to get involved with helping the community. So I do volunteer firefighting. I'm a junior at Tabernacle Fire, which is really cool because I get to do all these awesome things and work with a bunch of really cool people that I normally want to get to. So that's awesome. Also, just like to chill out, play some video games with my friends, hang out, and get all the stress out. So like I said, I'm a volunteer firefighter, so I get to go around the community a lot and help people. But it's not just when help is needed and when we call 911. I get to go do a lot of little things, like the other day we went over to Allenwood Estates and we went door to door every single house and made sure everyone had smoke detectors and CO detectors and put in some new ones. I think it was about 50 CO and smoke each, so that was really cool. Got to meet a lot of nice people. So at Tabernacle Fire we do a lot of training and stuff. I'm the secretary for the Explorers program, so I do a lot of organizing and making sure everyone's on the same page. But it's a lot of fun. This summer I'm planning on going to fire school to get Firefighter 1 certified, and then I'll be able to really do the cool stuff and play with a lot of the big toys. So.
Shane plans on taking advantage of his love for fire safety for the rest of his life.
All right, so in the future I plan to go to RCBC for 2 years to study fire science, get an associate's in that, and then go look for a job in the field of fire services. So anything from being in the forestry to being a career firefighter to arson investigation. There's a bunch of cool stuff out there, so I hope to find something that really piques my interest that I can do for a long time. So Seneca's given me a lot of opportunities to prepare for fire science career. The biggest being next year. I plan on taking option 2 and kind of messing around with more stuff after school to give me a bunch of time so I can get another certification, maybe get my EMT done. So that'll be awesome. But I gotta give a big shout out to my counselors and everyone that's really helped me be able to do what I want to do, and that's always been great. So
Seneca has helped Shane discover many other things about himself as well.
So my biggest accomplishment to date would have to be really getting into music, and that was more toward the beginning of my high school career when I started DJing and making music, and I really started a pretty big business out of it and gave myself a lot of opportunities to learn how to work with people and get to meet a lot of people. It was really fun. So I've kind of slowed down with that a little more now because I'm getting into the fire career and going to college soon. But that was really a great thing that I feel like I did. So what do I do that makes me successful? I would have to say really my perseverance and my will to keep going just to get something done. In the beginning of the year I would ask myself, I kind of forgot why I was working like so hard at things, and then when I got my papers back, like that feeling of satisfaction, like, oh yeah, I did that, and like I did good on that, that's really what keeps me working and pushing through the day. So.
Our sophomore nominee, Luke Schubert Brown, has continually showed his support for the Seneca community. Luke is active throughout the community through sports and several clubs, as well as his participation in the One Book, One School pep rally. Despite his calm and quiet personality, Luke is very passionate about his academics. Luke's participation in class makes him a key member of the classroom culture, and his dedication to studying makes him stand out. The Seneca community is proud to include Luke.
Seneca is just good. It's a good school, and gets to meet a lot of friends. I didn't come from a school where there was a lot of people, so I got to meet a lot of people, and it just helped me social skill-wise. Just being kind to others, and just getting good grades, being above the average.
Luke appreciates his teachers for helping him do so well in school.
Just going from class to class, and all the great teachers just to help me along the way. I've just always gotten good grades. I've tried to get good grades, study a lot, and they're just always there to just support me. I just study a lot, make note cards, go over them every other night, just try to get good grades and all that.
Luke is planning on keeping up his great study habits all the way into college.
I really want to go to college, probably get something in computer engineering, go for my master or something like that, all that. I've always liked computers. Actually, they're just interesting, like how they're made, and how just they are used in certain ways, because it's like the future of our society. I've taken this TV class. I've taken web design, and just all the technology classes I've taken so far could help me do that in college.
Just as Seneca gives to Luke, Luke gives to Seneca.
Well, I do a lot for the school. I do a lot of sports. I'm in student government, all that stuff. I just think it's a good contribute. I just contribute a lot for the school. I play football and I do track in the spring. Well, I'm a quarterback, and it's just fun to be around all the teammates and try to win games. Just playing in games, winning games, all of that's just fun.
Even in Luke's free time, he shows his love for sports.
I usually just play basketball, have fun around, just ride bikes, stuff like that. I play rec ball in Southampton. I think it's less competitive on a rec team, but it's still fun.
Although Luke is often busy with academics and athletics, he still finds time to volunteer in the community.
I usually do like community cleanup. I do a lot of volunteer hours around the school. Usually my school, I usually go around, do some volunteer work.
Through Luke's busy schedule, he continues to excel at everything he does. Luke is definitely a role model for his peers at Seneca.
I study, work hard in class, and polite. I don't really talk a whole lot, so that's about it. I don't know, I don't think I really changed Seneca yet, but hopefully in the near future I hope to.
Our freshman nominee, Leah Novelli, is always willing to help a member of her community. Leah's positive and accepting attitude makes her approachable to her peers. Leah also spends her free time helping out in the Buddies Club and Community Service Club, as well as her church, to give back to the Seneca community. Leah is very dedicated to her schoolwork and is always willing to lend a helping hand whenever her classmates need it.
I think it's given me like a different outlook kind of on community and school in general. Just like the community in general, because everyone's pretty welcoming and it's pretty easygoing.
Leah loves helping out in the Seneca family through participation in many extracurricular activities.
Community Service Club, Italian Club, Buddies Club, and soccer.
Leah is always willing to lend a helping hand, especially in Buddies Club.
It's where you help out some of like the special needs kids and kind of hang out with them and play games and stuff like that.
Aside from clubs, Leah participates in the Seneca community through sports and volunteer work.
Mostly soccer and some community service. I do a lot with like the church and then like random things like that. I help out a lot with like the kids and stuff like that.
Working with others will help carry Leah into her future.
To go to college and just kind of get a good job. Because I try like really hard in school and I don't know, I guess I do well.
Leah is definitely a great student in class, especially in her favorite class.
Probably math because I'm good at it and it just comes easily to me. I study hard and I ask a lot of questions when I need to. That's really it, not too much.
This hard work helps make Leah a great role model for her peers.
Because I feel like everyone's a valuable member because everyone changes Seneca in their own way.
Congratulations to our student nominees. Thanks to them, the Seneca community is a positive and accepting place for everybody.